Hello friends in Europe and in the United States. I am very happy to have our first direct contact with a member of Motorcoaches Rolling for Awareness. I am Alexander, coordinator and initiator of Honk for Hope in Europe. And may I introduce you to Jamie, who is a driver who actually was present in Washington. You were not?
I was not present. I was watching by a live feed.
Okay. So tell me what happened in the United States.
They had over 1,000 motor coaches that drove up to Washington D.C. All different companies uniting and did 3 different routes. They were out there to ask for assistance. For when they were out there, when they gave the aid to the airlines and to the cruise lines, they totally forgot about the motor coach industry. Just to give everybody an idea, the airlines transport 700 million passengers a year. The motor coaches in the United States transport over 600 million.
Wow.
So we're pretty close to that. The difference is the majority of the motor coach companies here are family owned, and many of them are been passed down from generation to generation. So there's a lot of risk of some of them not coming back at all.
Yeah.
With this coronavirus.
That is exactly the same situation as over here. Exactly the same. The airlines get help, we don't, and we are a sector of many small businesses, 1 coach, 2, maybe 10 or 12, but family owned, small, structured, and we are also completely forgotten.
Yes, exactly.
Therefore, what we did is we from being many little families, we decided to become one big family, to make our voice a bit louder. And therefore we united through all nations of Europe, through all barriers of frontiers, of languages, to this initiative Honk for Hope. How did it start in the United States? How did Motorcoaches Rolling for Awareness gather?
The United Motor Coach Association and the American Bus Association united together to form this and to have this happen, is how that got arranged. And it happened on May 13th, Wednesday. They drove from 11 a.m. till about 3:30, and they had 3 separate routes around Washington, D.C.
Okay. I heard, but I did not see confirmation, that there was even coaches from Hawaii in Washington. Did you hear anything?
Yes, there was 1 coach from Hawaii there as well.
Wow. How far is that?
Well, Hawaii's across the ocean. However, from what I understand, and I don't know if it's correct, it was a coach that was scheduled to get delivered out there, and it was in California, and they drove it to the rally.
Okay, still. California. How long does it take for a coach to drive from California to Washington, D.C.?
Quite a while. I'm not exactly sure of the total distance without looking it up. So.
But can we say a few days?
I would say that, yes.
Okay. Well, we don't yet roll at such large distances because our countries are little, relatively. The biggest one that we had on board today was Germany, and well, the maximum distance is 700 kilometers for a coach to drive to Berlin. No idea how much this would be in miles, but you can do it in one day. That's not the problem.
Okay. So how many coaches did you have show up in Berlin then?
We had a few difficulties here because here it is not the federations who arranged it. The federations were against us and they wanted to prevent us from doing it. It really came from the base. And in spite of the resistance, we had around 500 coaches in Berlin.
That's equal to what we had in D.C., so that's quite well. Our authorities worked with us very well, and it went very smoothly.
That's nice to hear. Do you think you found an open ear?
I believe they made their message very well, yes. Yeah, okay. We made our message very well.
How about media coverage? Do they report about it?
Yes, our media has reported about it and done quite well.
Nice. Very good to hear. Happy for you. We are still waiting. There are some media interested and bringing short information. We are waiting for better coverage maybe tomorrow. Of course, it lasts a bit to prepare a story. That's clear. So maybe tomorrow we are going to see something substantial in our media. Let's see.
I'd love to be kept updated on what's happening over there as well. So.
Yeah. Well, you are now in our network of Telegram groups, so you see it at the source. You can join our media center where we release our official informations. You can join our archive group where we collect materials. You can also post material if you have nice documentation of anything. And you're also welcome to join Facebook, the YouTube channel, and any other structure we are still going to build. We are a very young initiative. We started on April 23rd in Vienna, in only one city. And, 3 weeks later we cover the continent. We are young, we are developing very quickly. Stay tuned for more. We will make our voice be heard. And I will also teach you something. We have a special greeting here. We are now greeting each other with a gesture like this.
Like this?
Yes. This is a double symbol. It is a symbol of a horn, like honking, but at the same time it also shows the letter E for Europe. Honking in Europe, honk for hope.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
that's very interesting.
Spread it in the United States. That's the European coach driver greet. Develop your own and teach it to us. Then we can. Then we can stay at same level, or use ours as you like.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Okay, nice to have met you, Jamie. Really nice. I'm very happy. Let's stay in touch. Let's survive this together until we can go back to what we really want to do, carrying passengers to beautiful places.
We will come back, and we will come back stronger than ever.
That's what I hope. Have a nice evening, Jamie. Honk for hope.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Bye.